Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Jackass Retro. My name is Matt. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. If you celebrate those. Anyways, this is our usually twice a week, but this week it's just once this week. Postcard only what sold video. And again, we're breaking the format just a little bit. And today will be a all Christmas themed postcard what sold. Now, back in July, I sort of committed myself to getting every single Christmas postcard that I had in stock listed up on eBay. And what you're about to see is what actually sold over the past 90 days. Now, Christmas does sell year round, as I'm sure you probably already know. So it's a good time to list postcards any time of the year. If you've got Christmas postcards, put them up in January. They'll sell all year round. No time like the present. So we'll talk about what they sold for, but we're not going to talk about total values and all of that. There's roughly around 30 to 35 postcards here, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so first up, we had a customer first here. This is back in September. So a customer came in. They bought 4 Christmas postcards. Their total was $16.42. So roughly around $3 to $4 per card. That's what I had them listed for. It had nothing to do with the time that they sold. This one really not particularly Christmassy, except for it's a kid playing with some toys and it says Christmas on it. Obviously, it's been posted. Somebody has torn off or has lost the stamps. Gibson Lines, if you look up here, is the publisher, and they make quite a few Christmas postcards. So definitely one to keep an eye out for. This one probably sold in like the $4 to $6 range. The customer used a coupon, and so I don't know the exact value. Here's another nice Christmas wishes, just a night scene with holly. Sort of a, not embossed or anything like that. It's a flat card, but these still do sell. And I particularly like these kind of scenes, these cabin scenes. They're pretty easy to title. I just title it with Christmas wishes, holly, cabin scene, along those lines. You can see here, Christmas wishes, falling snow, cabin scene, holly. I just put in what I see, and they're really easy to title. So $5.95, but they did use a coupon. Here's another one here. It's Happy Christmas. Again, holly. This person, same customer, probably collecting holly. I will mention that these all over color, when you have a print that covers the entirety of the card, they definitely do tend to sell a little bit better and for a little bit more money. This one is embossed. As we can see, definitely from the back, it doesn't show up as well on the front. It's also gilt, which doesn't show up great on the scans, but all the way around the edges and the lettering is all gold. So really nice, pretty postcard. This one probably was a little bit higher value than the other ones. I'm going to guess probably around $6, maybe $7. Another looks like Gibson Lines again, poinsettias, window, snow scene, Christmas wishes. Not Gibson Lines, but it is along those same lines. This one here sold for $2.95 plus shipping. And once again, we've got some more poinsettias. This is a Winchback. Not sure if this is actually a John Winch postcard. It doesn't have the signature. Could be. It is very nice. Again, we see that all over color and the poinsettias again. This one sold for $5.95 plus shipping. I titled this one Bringing Home the Christmas Tree. Sometimes, giving it a story, I think helps sell it a little bit. Printed in Norway. I think just a really pretty thing, pretty scene with a couple of people bringing home the Christmas tree. This one here, it doesn't really say anything about Christmas anywhere. All we see is people dragging a tree down the road. So I marketed it as a Christmas postcard, and it sold for $9 plus shipping. All right, foreign language Christmas postcards. I've actually done extremely well this year. I've sold quite a few of them. I had multiple of this one. It is a Whitney made. Whitney made some really nice cards, and the fact that this one is unposted and in really nice condition definitely helped it out. I like the little fox here, and usually what I'll do is when I'm putting a title in for these, I will basically type what it says here into Google Translate, and it will usually detect the language, which helps me title it as well. So this one with the fox, vintage postcard, Merry Christmas in Jesus' name, Fox, Whitney made, unused postcard. So I believe I had a couple of these ones. This one here sold for $14.95 plus shipping. So just a little tip, use Google Translate, figure out what your foreign language postcards say, and get them listed. Could have also said probably something about the sparrow here, but I didn't. Another really pretty Christmas Joys, the little poem here. I would call this Art Deco. We can see if I actually said that. Yep, Art Deco. Anytime I see these sort of linear lines here, I'll put Art Deco in the title. And Art Deco Christmas, I've done very well with. So this one here, see if I can find it in my solds. Oh, I guess we could look. $1.95. Probably could have done a little better than that in retrospect. The customer did come in and purchase quite a number of postcards. Yeah, moving on. Here we have a Merry Christmas with the lone sort of sconce light. This one here, little taper candle, that's what I would say. This one was in my inventory for a very long time. Can't really see the publisher, but this one here sold for, we'll have to look here, another $1.95. Glory to God in the highest, and peace on earth, goodwill towards men. Again, I would say Art Deco on this one. It's sort of these little rectangles here. We'll see this a number of times in this video. Holly, sheep, North Star, all of these things that you can use as keywords. They are all things people search for. Oh, I didn't see what that sold for. $2.95 on that last one. Here we go. Another really nice sort of all over printed. I'm kind of borrowing a term from the t-shirt folks. Essentially, you know, it's basically printed over the whole card. There is mica here, highlighting some of the holly. This came from, the collection of Mr. Herbert Love. I think this was the first Christmas postcard from that collection to sell. And this was $8.95 plus shipping. Another nice holly Merry Christmas, embossed, kind of all over printed. Even though we've got some negative space here, it's bordered on the edges with that gilding. Another, not Herbert Love, but still very nice card. This one here sold for $5.95 plus shipping. Really, really interesting and nice one. A Merry Christmas. We've got the kids sledding. Kid with the muff, playing in the snow. Sledding Christmas postcards have done pretty well for me historically as well. I really like this one. The colors on this are really bright and vibrant. I could have maybe gotten a little bit more out of this one. It did sell, though, for $6.95 plus shipping. Creepy cat Christmas postcard. This cat looks like he's going to murder someone. A Merry Christmas. It's embossed. It's fully gilt. So it's gold paint on the entire thing outside of the holly. Of course, all cats are going to sell. This one's from 1907, $15. I did take an offer on it, plus shipping. Okay, what's Christmas about this one? Well, this is Christmas Cove, Maine. I included this one in here because typically places named Christmas or places named Santa Claus have collectability as much as anything Christmas. So if you've got a place that's called Santa Claus, California, or Santa Claus, Indiana, those are definitely worth getting up there because there are definitely collectors for all things Santa Claus, as there are for places like Christmas Cove in Maine. This postcard sold for $15.95 plus shipping. Man, just a cute little dog here. It's obviously got a little bit of damage. This is, I should have used the old Popeye lick your thumb and scratch it off the paper trick. That's just a little paper from the back of another postcard. A lot of negative space on this one. We sort of got postcard remnants. We've got postmark remnants. But man, who can say no to a cute, adorable puppy hanging in a stocking? I sure can't. And neither could the customer because they paid $13.56 for this here postcard. Here we have a Christmas of a dog carrying a basket. Wishing you a happy Christmas. I've actually got a few of this, a few different dogs carrying a few different baskets on Christmas. Really nice, 1903, so it's a pretty early card. This one here sold with another dog card for $13 plus shipping. And of course, couldn't be talking about Christmas without talking about Santa Claus. So kind of surprised that this is the first one to show up in the video, but hey, it is what it is. All three of the next cards came from the collection of Herbert Love. I think I had them all at about $14.95 plus shipping a piece. And somebody came in, they bought all three. They used a coupon. They ended up paying right about $10 a card. So we've got Santa Claus with a big white flowing beard and some holly. We've got the creepy mouth breather telephone Santa Claus. And finally, we've got Santa Claus with his big old proclamation on a scroll. A little bit more jolly, but still, let's be honest, kind of creepy. All three of these Santas kind of creepy, actually. But yeah, doesn't matter. Santa Claus sells. There you go. Here's another Merry Christmas postcard, holly and ribbons. As you can probably get the sense now, it doesn't have to be Santa. It doesn't have to be a snowman. It doesn't have to be, really anything. I've sold how many holly and poinsettias postcards here? This one's not even embossed. It's kind of got a nice airbrushed look to it, even though it isn't an airbrushed card. Just a nice Christmas postcard. This one sold for $5.06 plus shipping. Here we have a nice little clap saddle Christmas card. Embossed. We got holly again. This like painted on ribbon coming through it as if woven through the card. Really nice detail on that one. 1912, just a pretty Christmas card. This one sold for $8.05 plus shipping. Another foreign language Christmas postcard. Frolic. I'm not going to try it, but yeah. It's a winch back. Embossed. I mean, we can see the detail of the embossing through the back of the card. That's how nicely done this is. It's embossed icicles around the edges. That's definitely another thing to point out when you have like a icicle edge postcard. Very pretty postcard. This one here. And the wreath. If you've got wreaths wreaths do great. Put wreath in your title. People will come by and pick up just about any wreath from what I've seen. This one here sold as well for $5 plus shipping. Now, this is a New Year postcard, but it's got a Christmas tree. So keep an eye out for these Christmas, New Year crossover postcards. I would say the New Year postcards have been selling pretty well for me, as well as the Christmas postcards. But this one, because of the Christmas tree, I went the Christmas route. At least for this video. The title actually went both ways. Happy New Year, Christmas tree. There we go. A couple of bucks on this one, but it sold. All right, so now we've got both a foreign language and a religious theme. The religious themes definitely, they do sell. There are people who collect just the religious theme Christmas ones. So your Virgin Marys, your baby Jesus, your three wise men, your North Star, your manger scenes, all of those things are content that people do collect. So don't discount the religious themes Christmas. Technically, I understand it's all religious themes if it's Christmas, but you get my drift. I'm not sure if that's God behind him or if that's Joseph behind him. Another Whitney made card, stamp torn off, everything. This one here sold for $5.95 plus shipping. Here we've got a really nice Raphael Tuck white Santa with blue hat. So kind of a hybrid between a white Santa and a blue Santa. But still really nice, pretty postcard. This one, just looking at it when I had it in hand, was absolutely spectacular. This one here sold for $30 plus shipping. And I can't tell you where I got it. I think it came from I do know where I got it. It came from a local auction or state auction that I picked up that had a number of Santa postcards in it. Here we have a Best Christmas Wishes. The calendar is actually affixed on here. It's an actual calendar. And down here is a little embossed Santa Claus head on the seal. It doesn't come along. It's washed over a little bit in the scan. But still this really nice add-on calendar on this one for $19.21. Never been posted, wasn't used. This one sold with another New Year's themed postcard that had a applied calendar. The two went overseas for $8 a piece plus shipping. This is a artist signed. We can't really make out the signature here because it's dark, but this is a Jenny Nystrom, Swedish artist. Up here, it's Glad Lake Jewel, Merry Christmas. This is the reading of the Christmas story. So, little religious themed. I had this one for a very long time, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And it took me, when I finally figured it out, I actually was able to figure out the artist. Here's the signature down here for Julie Nystrom. Was able to get it listed. The person who bought this, and some other postcards that we're about to see. Their total was $65. This one ended up going for $13.56. They also purchased this postcard in the same order. Another God Jewel, Merry Christmas. We got the icicles again. This one, sorry. Winter cabin scene again, sorry. In the holly again, embossed, textured. Really nice one. This one went in the same order for $13.56. Here's the one with the icicles, another God Jewel, foreign language. So these God Jewel, these are Norwegian. So if you see God Jewel, it's a Norwegian Christmas card, or you can just plug it into Google Translate. It'll tell you the same thing. This one here, again, $13.56. Another Gladlig Jewel postcard. This is another Norwegian Merry Christmas with a robin. This is a Whitney made, another recurring theme here. Never posted. This one went for also $13.56. Another Whitney made postcard with the angel looking over the child. Whitney made, unposted. This one, I'm going to just take a guess here, maybe $13.56. Up $15.95. I had a couple of these. They both sold. Another one of these awesome Art Deco. I love these Art Deco Christmas ones. They're so cool to look at. This one was up, man, not very long at all. Put it up for $14.95. Took an offer for $12.99. And love this sledding with these giant hats and capes. It's just, and maybe blankets or cape. I don't know. It's great. So Christmas greetings. This one here sold for $12.99 plus shipping. Here's the other of the angels, the same one, sold for the same price. And again, another sledding scene. Best wishes for a real jolly time this Christmas. Little dog chasing along. This almost looks like, the name escapes me, but the Campbell Soup Kids artist. I know it's not, but it just looks like it could be. This one sold for $6.95 plus shipping. These are modern reproduction Christmas postcards. I actually bought a lot of postcards, either off eBay or off Mercari, and I actually bought them for the Christmas postcards that I saw, not knowing they were reproductions. But these are vintage reproductions. So these were probably made around the 60s, is my best guess based on some of the other information I've been able to find on them. I did, and I sold them as such. I said these are reproduction, vintage / Victorian postcards. Sold them as a lot. There were over 100 cards in this lot, and they sold for $39.95, which was more than I got the entire lot of postcards for. So perfectly happy with that. But it just goes to show that even some of your more modern, even reproduction postcards, you can, have some value. I essentially looked at this like stationery, right? Somebody who wants to send out vintage looking postcards to a bunch of their friends for Christmas, man, this is a great lot to do that with. Here's a Christmas display at the Bruner's department store. Bruner's was in California. I had a couple of these cards. I actually picked these up in a lot from Michon's auction house down in Alameda, California. There's two of them. They both sold within a day of each other to different customers. One for $5.09 and the other for $5.36 plus shipping. So again, we have another religious theme. Again, we see the all over printing, North Star, three wise men, or three kings, as it were. When I grew up in school, we always had like the Christmas play thing, and it was always the three wise men. They never called them but then the song was like We Three Kings. So was it the three wise men or the three kings? School is confusing. Anyways, this card sold for $10. It's, again, very, very pretty, all over color. It's a bit darker here in the scan than it really showed up in, but absolutely beautiful card. Seen better days, but hey, still sold. This is an actual John Winch. We see the signature down here. Really nice embossing all around the edges. So cabin scene, Christmas, just a nice Christmas postcard. This one here, even with the damage that we can see clearly, sold for $12 plus shipping. May your hope. So again, North Star, really Art Deco, nice all over color print. Like the more color you have on the card, I found seems like they do better. So this sold for $6.76 plus shipping, and once again, guess what? It's a Whitney made. So hopefully driving the point home on that. Really nice gilt embossed Christmas with Santa throwing snowballs. This is one of the very first postcards I ever listed. And I'm actually very surprised it took as long as it did to sell. But Santa, all gilt, throwing snowballs. There are apparently many versions of this card. My collector friend has this exact card, but Santa is completely airbrushed. And I've seen other versions of this card as well, where he's painted or also airbrushed, or there's no coloring at all. And it's just embossed and a cardboard colored card. I think with the intention that somebody might color it in or hand paint it. This one here took an offer for $12 plus shipping. Another sort of playful snow scene with a Merry Christmas on there. This one sold incredibly quickly. I had it up for $14.95. I accepted a offer for $10. It is probably printed in Germany. And just these scenes of kids playing in the snow seem to be very, very popular. And our last card here, Christmas and Sparrows. This one's got the calendar page. You always want to mention that. We've sort of got a gilt icicle around the edge, but again, full printing, full color on the front of the card. Interesting postmarks on here too. I don't think I had any mention of that on the card. This is a straight up Christmas postcard, how I listed it. But yeah, sparrows are, I believe, symbolic of new life or something along those lines for Christmas, and a common theme on Christmas postcards. This one sold actually just today for $5.91 on sale. It was up for $6.95 plus shipping. So that is going to be it. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. This will actually be the last What Sold postcard video of this year. I'm going to be busy with Christmas and then out of town around New Year's. So I may try to squeeze one in midweek along the way, but in case that doesn't happen, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have a great end to your 2021 and a fantastic start to the beginning of your 2022. Merry Christmas, and we will see you on the next one.